What is the moon? Most people think the moon is a planet. Some people think it is a star. Actually, the moon is a satellite. No one knows who discovered the moon, but scientists found ancient rocks they believe comes from the moon. The moon was already in space before humans existed. How did the moon get its name? Back in 1919, the moon got its name because the International Astronomical Union, but the Spanish people have always called it Luna, after the Greek goddess. Did you know the moon is the largest in our solar system? The distance from our moon to Earth is really far. It is 238,857 miles away. That's like going around the whole world 30 times. Neil Armstrong was the first person to step on the moon. Our moon is hot during the day but really cold at night. It is 107 degrees during the day and minus 153 degrees at night. Hope you brought a jacket. The moon has 8 phases, and you can tell by looking at it. First quarter, waxing gibbous. Full moon, waning gibbous. Third quarter, waning crescent. New moon, and waxing crescent. People think there is a dark side of the moon, but the truth is the two sides of the moon get the same amount of sunlight, but we can only see one side of the moon. Each day, the moon is getting farther and farther away from Earth. We would be much lighter on the moon because the moon has weaker gravity than Earth. So on the moon, we are all as light as new babies. Only 12 people walked on the moon, and they were all American. There is no sound on the moon because there is no atmosphere or oxygen. That means if you fart on the moon, no one would hear you. The first spaceship to reach the moon was named Luna 1. That was in 1959. When Neil Armstrong walked on the moon, he said his famous words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." The footprints that Neil Armstrong left on the moon will be there for millions of years because the whole no atmosphere thing. It's possible to go a whole month without a full moon. Some people, even some adults, think the moon is made out of cheese. The people in China thought the shady parts of the moon were called the toad on the moon. The moon rotates much slower than Earth, and it makes one turn around Earth every 27.3 days. If there is 2 full moons in a month, it's called a blue moon. There will be more people going to the moon in the future. If you work really hard and become an astronaut, someday you can go to the moon. And when you get there, don't forget to fart.